5 here. Quarterfinals action. Whitecaps and the Flow. Trying to be kept in by the Flow. Flow in the mainly blue and white jerseys. Whitecaps in the white. Puck sent up the boards there. Flow send it to the other side of the ice and back. Entering the zone on the left. Given in the middle. Dangling there. Just couldn't get that last move off. Flow trying to generate something early as they take possession behind their net. Loose puck just missed there. What a close chance for the Whitecaps to score the first one of the quarterfinal. Now the Flow on a breakaway. Shot there. Stopped. Score remains 0-0. Slap shot blocked there from the point as the Whitecaps break out on the right side. Trying to cut to the middle, couldn't get it there. Flow. And behind the net. Whitecaps center it. Shooting couldn't be buried. We'll send it back down on the right side. Flow. Six players there. Flow on the right side. Centering it, save there. Face off in the offensive zone for the Flow. Whitecaps behind their own net. Trying to get out, but being held well by the Flow. Kept in at the point. Sent to the right side. Given to the middle for the Whitecaps. Sent around the flow. Passed around. Whitecaps regroup at their own blue line. 6.5 minutes left to go in this first period as the Whitecaps enter the offensive zone, try to pass it out front, couldn't get it there. All the way down. Flow, able to get it out of the zone there. Enter the offensive in the left corner. Couldn't put it out front. Whitecaps down low behind the net. Tried to send it out front. Couldn't get it there. Flow moving along the left side. Whitecaps moving up the right. Face off here after the offside. Whitecaps circle around. At the point, a shot tipped wide. Dumped all the way down, icing. Front of the net, Flow trying to get it out. And they do, entering the offensive zone on the right side. Given to the corner. Behind the net now. Try to be put out front. Chance for the Whitecaps. Pushed away. Flow take over. Moving through the middle. Shot. Beautiful goal. The Flow take a 1-0 lead. Number 19, Zachary Ruzic keeping. Goes bar down. The Flow take a 1-0 lead purely off of his efforts. Icing here. sent around behind the net. Chance there for the Flow to make it 2-0, stopped. Kept in. Flow trying to get that out offside for the Whitecaps. Over the blue line there. Flow get it. Shooting blocked. And puck goes behind the net as the Whitecaps collision happening over there and over the blue line. Whitecaps enter the offensive zone. Taken by the Flow. Blocked there. Whitecaps. Back to the point. Shooting won't go. Dumped down low into the corner. Sent out front. Nothing found, but still with possession. Flow take it away, and the minute 15 to go in the first period of this quarterfinal matchup as the Flow have it in their own end now. Passed up. Left side, nobody home, and the Whitecaps will take it behind their own net as we enter the final minute of play for the first period. Up the middle, Whitecaps. Flow on the right side. And to the left. Off the boards, and Flow with 20 seconds left trying to generate another offensive rush. Can't. The Whitecaps still have time for one as well, and it'll come right here with the last 10 seconds. Nothing home. Needs a shot here. Got 2 seconds. Out of time and stopped. That'll do it for the first period. Nothing for the Flow after one. Second period of play started. Battle along the boards. Whitecaps through the right side. Offside, the call there. Sent up. Flow. Into the corner. Whitecaps moving along the right side. Flow. Re-enter the offensive zone. Dangles there, still at the point. Kept in again, just goes out that time, but easily re-enters. Blocked the dump try there, but gets to the corner. Goes behind the net all the way to the left side. Defenseman steps up there. Whitecaps are on the left. Tripping call here. Whitecaps stopped there by the Flow. Flow trying to get it out of the zone. All the way down, put behind the net. Along the right side. Stayed in along the blue line. Offside. 46 seconds left on the Whitecaps power play. Whitecaps moving along the right side. Shot there into the glove. Blocked. Whitecaps trying to send it out front. They do. Blocked again. This time saved. Sent out there by the Flow. No icing on the play. Whitecaps send it up their right side. Penalty over now. Flow entering through the middle, cut to the left. Off the blocker, sent behind the net. Whitecaps take it. Trying to break out. Do and cross center ice and enter the offensive zone. Still down 1-0. Have it on the left side of the boards. Get around 2 players there. Sent to the middle, taken by the Flow. Whitecaps shooting off the glove. Rebound blocked there. Another chance deflected away by the skate. Chance out front. Couldn't be buried. Comes back to the Whitecaps point. Tried to keep it in. Couldn't. Does with the second effort. Unexpected, as almost half the Flow team was already on the way to the other end. And Whitecaps able to keep putting the pressure on. Flow get it out there, but Whitecaps quickly re-enter. Come to the right side, shooting into the chest. Halfway through this second period, meaning we're halfway through this game. Flow coming through center ice, poked away. Whitecaps shooting from the point. Blocked there. That's been the Flow's whole game plan. Just stand in front of the net and block. And it's worked. Whitecaps center on the right side to the boards. Whitecaps sent to the left corner. Whitecaps moving through the middle. Giving off chance, backhand into the glove with 3:20 to go in the second. Flow there. Whitecaps keep it in. Shot there stopped. Nope. They both got rough in there. 5-on-5. Still in play. Whitecaps send it to the corner. Send it around the right side, won't go. Whitecaps having to regroup. Flow take it. .212 left to go is caught by the Whitecaps goalie. Whitecaps stop that one. Flo couldn't get anything on that play. They'll get another offensive draw. Flo lost that one. Whitecaps take it, go offside. Flo there trying to get it out of the neutral zone but end up giving it to the Whitecaps in the process. Stop there. Whitecaps remain scoreless. Send to the left side. High sticking. Whitecaps across the offensive zone. Can't be buried. Flow. Went around the side. And 30 seconds left in the period, a tripping call. So the Flow power play in the last 30 seconds, already some of it being wasted with it being dumped away instantly. Seven seconds for the Flow to get a shot. Put it towards the net, couldn't get it there, and that'll do it for the second period of play in this quarterfinals match. Should be getting back with the third in just a moment. Flow sent up the side. Whitecaps trying to get it deep off the penalty kill. Still a minute to go for the penalty. 30 seconds passed in the third. 1-0 your score. Here's a chance for the Flow. Stop there with the skate. Still in the zone there. Back to the point. Trying to be put in, couldn't. Another chance, score! The Flow take a 2-0 lead. Two nothing here after the Flow goal. Whitecaps trying to make out how to put something by this Flow defense. Still scoreless for them with 9 minutes left to go. Now down by 2. Flow. Cross crease chance. Stopped there by the Whitecaps defense. Kept in. But now a 3-on-1 chance for the Whitecaps. This might be what they need. A cross score! Cutting the lead to 1. The Whitecaps. Gavin Kelvey with that one. 2-1 game. Whitecaps at the blue line. Sent down into the corner. Flow trying to get out there. Ends up coming to the Whitecaps at center ice. And to the right side at the blue line, entering the zone, but taken back by the Flow. On the right boards now. Whitecaps get it. Left side. He's alone trying to get around 2 defenders going to the corner as the Flow pick it up on their left side. Going from the middle to the boards. Back to the board side. Trying to send it to the corner. Gets stopped by the Whitecaps. Flow end up picking the puck up again. Sent out front off the post. Shot there from the point blocked. .7:15 remaining in this 2-1 contest for the Flow. Glove save sent behind the net after that one. Flow get it out of the zone. Whitecaps recoup, but end up giving it to the Flow. Chance. Stop there. The glove. Around the right side. Flow. Trying to get that in there. Ref stops the play as he lost vision. Whitecaps in the corner. Trying to get it out, couldn't. Flow, take it back on the right side. Behind the net, to the point. Trying to hold it in, does. Back to the corner. Behind the net again, this time on the right side, back to the point. Able to hold it in. Behind the net, Whitecaps. Can't get that one out. Stop there near the blue line. Finally looks like the Whitecaps get out, and they got a good rush forming from it. Carried down into the corner, tried to be sent out front. Stopped by the flow. Flow trying to pass it out front. Can't get it there. Whitecaps, one-on-one battle. Defenseman wins. Number 63 for the Whitecaps, goal scorer earlier. Sent around. At center ice. Flow puts it behind the net. They're on the back again. Flow in the left corner. Whitecaps circling around with 4 minutes to go to try to tie this one. And remember, in the quarterfinals, there is overtime for 5 minutes and then shootout. Same with the semifinals. If overtime happens in a finals matchup, then there will be a period of 5-on-5 overtime, then a period of 4-on-4 overtime, and then infinite 3-on-3 overtime until somebody scores. Trying to get it out as the Flow, and they do. Both teams going to regroup. 3:20 on the clock. Whitecaps trying to get something going. Able to, as they take over on the right side. Great effort from all the forwards there, deflected past the net. Left side. Off the boards. Interference being called on the Flow, so with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, the Whitecaps will have a power play to help them try to score and tie this game. Remember, in a quarterfinals matchup, each team does have a 30-second timeout, so likely that it could be used with the score being so close. Sent down by the Whitecaps. All the way to the goaltender. Exactly how they want to start the penalty kill. Trying to break up. Slowed out. Chance here. Backhand. Stopped. Collision along the boards. Whitecaps entering the zone. 1:50 remaining in the game. 1 minute on the power play. And no icing. The Flow winning that race as well, but losing their footing. Battle behind the boards. Whitecaps on the right side. Trying to get it out. Flow behind the net. Kept in by the Whitecaps. Last minute of play. Goaltender still in the net. 6 seconds left on the power play. .40 seconds to go in the quarterfinal. Offside. Flow. Trying to get that Whitecaps. Looks like that'll do it for the Whitecaps. The Flow will take this matchup 2-1. So the Flow move on. Whitecaps eliminated. Should have one more quarterfinal matchup for the end of the day here. Be back in just a few minutes.